As I've mentioned in some previous videos, the Catawba River is dotted with hydroelectric dams from top to bottom. As is always the case, these hydroelectric dams create either ponds or lakes. Just south of Fort Lawn, there's a small lake known as Fishing Creek. Then at the southern end of Fishing Creek, there's yet another dam, followed by a smaller lake named Stumpy Pond. The dam just below Stumpy Pond is the beginning of Lake Watery that leads all the way into Camden, South Carolina. Fishing Creek is an interesting little lake considering how few residences there are on it. It's almost like a private lake, same way Stumpy Pond is, but both lakes do have boat landings. Our first stop is at the Fishing Creek landing. Other than wind-driven waves, Fishing Creek is normally very calm and a very popular spot for fishing. The places we're going to be visiting today are in very close proximity to one another, maybe only a few miles in between most of the places I'm going to take you. Only about a mile down the road is Nitro Lee. Nitro Lee is a brand new white water center and represents the collaboration between Duke Energy and the town of Great Falls. Great Falls has a number of rapids as well on the Catawba River just below the power station. The entrance to the Nitro Lee Park is primarily a place to drop your kayak. Soon after you enter the river, you will arrive at a concrete structure that was built to simulate whitewater rapids. And Great Falls also has a parking area that is shown in another video where you could actually leave a second vehicle if you wanted to retrieve your kayaks or canoe from there. Concrete structure was designed so that you continue to circle and go back through the rapids over and over again, or you can go downstream and go down to Stumpy Pond. It's a little event facility up on a hill just above the hydroelectric dam, right before you get to Highway 97 on Highway 21. And every time I visit here, the gates are closed. So this is really not a commercial for Catawba events. It's really more so that I've always wanted to see the building up on top of the hill, and I'm not supposed to be here. You know, so it's really just part of my rebellious nature. Just past the Catawba event facility is Springs Park. If you see my other video named No Running, that's the location where the abandoned pool and old amusement park is. Just a few miles down Highway 97 is the turnoff for Stumpy Pond. Though it's named a pond, it's really quite large and has quite a number of islands. It also has more elevation change than nearly any place I've ever visited in South Carolina. Beautiful and very hilly, and a great place to waste a day fishing. Now, leaving Stumpy Pond, instead of turning left back the way we came, we're going to take a right and go down to the hydroelectric dam. There are 2 different gates. One of them allows you through, which I assume is for people who want to climb down and go fishing there. I ran out of time yesterday while at the hydroelectric dam. So today I'm going to go back down and go to the dirt road that's just opposite of the Stumpy Pond entrance. That dirt road leads to the base of the dam that we visited yesterday afternoon at the bottom of Stumpy Pond. The area just below the dam has picnic areas, places to build a fire, fishing, and a place to launch small boats. When I started this video series, I knew every one of these locations, but in my head I never really connected them all together as being part of Great Falls. As I stated in the first video about Great Falls, it's definitely taken me by surprise. There are abandoned amusement parks, tons of places to fish and kayak and canoe, a cool little town to wander around in, and it's surrounded by some really great restaurants. I truly hope that when the footbridge is completed from downtown over to Big Island or Mount Dearborn, that it really helps turn their economics around. It's a pretty little place. Only about 45 minutes outside of Charlotte, so if you got a Saturday to burn, maybe 2 days really, it's definitely a great place to do so.